Over the next 6 days, we'll explore Beijing for the first time, a place that felt like a far-off dream, until now. We've heard so many things about China, but looking back, we've realized we weren't getting the whole picture. The stories we had heard were often filtered through fear or misunderstanding, leaving us with questions. But if there's one thing we've learned as travelers, it's that the best way to understand a place is to go and experience it yourself. So we put our nerves aside, packed our bags, and decided to find out what China's capital city is really all about. Beijing is about to surprise us in the best ways. The people, the culture, and even the smallest moments like eating dumplings or wandering through a quiet park. We'll experience a city bursting with energy and layered with history. We'll walk on the Great Wall, stroll through ancient temples, and eat some seriously delicious hot pot. But first, let's see if we can get through immigration without a visa.
It looks like Ashley may be getting some extra questioning.
I think we did it.
Yeah, you got like extra questions.
I know. He asked me multiple times where I was going. He's like, "Are you going back to America?" And I was like,
This might surprise you, but visiting China without a visa is surprisingly easy. We'll make a separate video on the new 240-hour visa-free transit policy, but for now, we've got to head to the metro.
"Come on, Alipay." Ooh, that doesn't look good.
It's an error.
Oh no, that's what I was
Parameter
afraid of,
exception.
Mike. Okay, so it worked?
It works. We got tickets.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was 70 UN,
nice.
which I don't know the conversions yet, so we'll have to figure that out. Okay, well, now that that was sorted out, we're on our way.
We made it! Beijing!
Oh, I can't believe we're here. We are exhausted after our flight, so we're gonna check into the hotel and take some time to freshen up.
This is Dongsu. It's a great location to stay in when exploring Beijing. It's just a quick walk from the metro and stacked with tons of little restaurants and cafes. Speaking of cafes,
These look so good, holy cow. I don't need any of this.
Ashley left her phone at home, so she's practically useless to me, so I've promoted her to camera girl.
It's rude.
I know, I'm just kidding, I love you.
Love you too.
I love your earrings.
Love you too. These are the earrings that Mike got me. They're very, very cute. I was very surprised.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute!
You wanna know the best part about this place?
What?
There's free samples.
We're now promoted to free sample.
Yeah.
This place is called With Wheat Cafe, and it smells phenomenal in here because of all the baked goods and the coffee. Those are two things that you can't go wrong with.
谢谢。
谢谢.
I just had my first sip of coffee in China, and this is incredible. We just got a latte, which is what I always get, and it's not sweet at all, but it is so, so good.
Yeah, don't need. 谢谢.
I spilled sugar all over myself because whoever, I think they probably were trying not to waste it, but they put an open pack back in the box. You need sugar. Oh! Someone left it open. It just poured everywhere. So it got all over my cup, which then got all over me. But it is such good coffee.
Smells incredible. See, that's how coffee should be made, where you don't need sugar to make it delicious.
It's honestly delicious. I never drink a latte without a little bit of sugar.
Yeah, but now I want to drink a latte of them.
Right?
now that we're energized, it is time to find some food.
Everybody is so nice so far. I've been making the mistake of not having the camera rolling, and so many people have come up and waved at the camera, said hello to us. Some sweet old gentleman just brought his little floofy dog over to say hello.
Yeah, it really is incredible. We've been outside for, I'm not even kidding, maybe 5 minutes, and we've already had four people greet us or wave or give us a peace sign or something, bring their dog over. So that's just so cool. I wish we'd captured it. So far, first impressions, everyone in China has been so lovely. So I was excited.
I'm in the middle of a crosswalk and it's dead silent. It's so nice to not be sweating too.
A little bit. It is very cold, but it is a nice change from what we're used to.
We need to get tickets to Dongzimen,
Okay.
which is on the blue line, so it's number 2.
Ooh, oh no, there it is. Okay, transfer.
Uh-huh.
We need 2 tickets. Next. This is pretty self-explanatory.
Scan code. All right.
Okay. Oh wow, like yeah, you're right. You don't even have to like try. It's just like, oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's so fast.
And that's crazy. So 6 yuan to go, I'm not really sure how far, but that's just under $1, which isn't bad.
So when that pops up and says 6 yuan, yep, you hit okay. And now it'll scan and be good.
Ah, that's so cool.
We later discovered that you can also scan your Alipay QR code right on the turnstile.
All right, there's that.
So we've got a couple apps that we're using during this entire trip here. Some are very specific to China, and some are just kind of specific to us traveling in general. We've got Alipay, we've got WeChat, we have Metroman, and then we're using all Apple Maps. Traveling outside of China after traveling in China is going to be really disappointing, I think. It's incredible how these apps just streamline everything.
Having at least 2 VPNs is really helpful when visiting China, so you can access all the apps and services you're used to outside of the country. We've used a few of them and really recommend Molvad and Surfshark.
So far, the metro system in Beijing might be the easiest metro system to navigate ever. And this is coming from 2 people who never grew up with public transportation and learned everything we know about public transportation from Bangkok, Thailand.
Even with a VPN, Google Maps isn't very helpful in China, so we've been using Apple Maps instead. It's great at getting you from place to place, but it's terrible at searching for nearby attractions and restaurants unless you translate what you're looking for into Chinese first. I thought that Beijing would be the most difficult because it's got all of the historic sites and there's just a ton of people, which is a ton of tourists, both local and foreign, and I just thought it was going to be just like a lot, right? And it probably will. We haven't been to any of the sites yet, but I'm just saying, like, if Beijing is truly like the most difficult place for first timers, then like everything else is going to be a piece of cake. That's probably very naive of me, but that's how I feel at this point. So we'll see.
I always think you go to the most difficult place first because then everything else is like smooth sailing. Catching the wave is the hardest part. Riding it is just fun. What? Why? Why would you make the downstairs the escalator instead of the upstairs when there's a million stairs to walk up?
There are literally a million stairs.
Maybe like 500,000. We've had it pretty easy so far.
We really have. I just saw my first Chinese bird.
Your first Chinese bird? Oh, you know you're in your 30s.
I know.
It is honestly just so peaceful here. You can only hear like the tire noise. Like, I didn't even hear this guy coming. Who knew electric cars were just so convenient and easy to produce? So there's a company called Build Your Dreams that makes electric cars. We've seen them throughout Southeast Asia, but I've heard that for Chinese nationals, those cars are like $11,000. And it actually costs more money to drive a gasoline-powered car in China because you have to pay for extra tags and plates.
So they incentivize you to be environmentally friendly, which, what a concept.
Yeah, why wouldn't you do that? It's genius if I'm being honest.
I'm also noticing that there's a lot of bicycles actually, like this. And so I think we can rent these with Alipay. Let's see. Oh yeah, for sure, you definitely can.
These bikes are a great way to get around, and all you have to do is scan the QR code on the bike, follow the on-screen instructions, and ride away. You will have to verify your identity and phone number in Alipay or WeChat, but you should do that anyways. You can rent one bike per account, and since Ashley left her phone at the hotel, we'll skip the bikes for now.
So as you can see, the streets are very, very clean here in Beijing. I have literally yet to see one piece of trash in this entire city. I actually thought that this was gonna be one, but it's not. It's just a, I actually don't know what that is, but there's a bunch of them.
I love the presence of all the trees here.
Yeah.
It's just very lush, and you can tell it's becoming fall. I love parks, I love green spaces. It's one of my favorite things when we travel is just finding cities that incorporate greenery and nature into them, because it's just so incredibly important to get into nature. And when you're in a big city like this, it's often pretty easy to not do that. It is starting to drizzle, which has me a little bit worried because it'll be very cold if it rains, but we're gonna keep our fingers crossed and keep good hopes about us that we don't get, stranded in a torrential downpour with no umbrella or raincoat. It's a red man now.
Trying to be an influencer, and I'm walking on the red man. It's been like 40 degrees in Thailand, and so this is like a little breezy, a little chilly. Look at my hair. Since we still haven't figured out how to search for restaurants online, we've resorted to a food blog we found. And since we're craving dumplings, we picked a place that comes highly recommended. Little did we know that this restaurant is in fact a popular chain in the US, but we're excited nonetheless.
This is my first hot water in China. Oh, it's like lemony. And I believe they just gave us some ginger, which we're gonna have. That is the way. It's the perfect thing to warm me up on a brisk Beijing evening.
We landed on some xiaolongbao and beef noodle soup. Soup and soup dumplings on a chilly day? How could we go wrong?
I'm just beyond thrilled that we're here. There's a lot of anticipation, a lot of probably unnecessary anxiety. Going to any country that you've never been to before, there's always a little bit of an anxiety for me. I'm kind of a homebody. I really just like being where I am, and that's why we slow travel so much, probably more because of me than because of Ashley. But I can say that the minute we got through security and the minute we just kind of started interacting with people and just saw how friendly people were, it all went away. I've been anxious for 2 weeks, just in preparation of, do we have everything we need, or do we have the right gear? Are we packed well enough?
Are they gonna let us in?
Are they gonna let us in? Like, what's gonna happen? And just being here, it's melted away. This is the most relaxed I've honestly felt in weeks, and I'm beyond grateful that we were fortunate enough to have the opportunity to visit China, and I hope it's not the last time.
It won't be.
It won't be?
We just need to decide on where to go next.
Okay, we can sort that out.
Oh, it looks good. Okay. Thank you. These are my favorite. Now it's the anticipation, because I know, having had these before, that there is piping hot soup in these little balls of deliciousness. So I unfortunately have to wait a couple of minutes, and I'm not very happy about it.
Now that I'm looking at it, I think maybe this ginger was for the sauce.
Oh, it looks delicious.
It looks delicious.
Look at this. Oh, I feel like this is going to be exactly what we need. They're slippery. Is this how I do this?
That's what would make sense to me.
That is very rich and very, very, very good. It's beefy, a little bit spicy, but just at the very back end, and it's like barely spicy. It's so good. It looks like there's maybe some Chinese kale in here. And then I assume this is short rib, but I'm honestly not sure.
Oh wow, that is insanely delicious. So I think the way that you're supposed to eat these is you bite a small hole in them and slurp out all of the soup before you burn all of your mouth. And then you eat the dumpling with your choice of sauce or no sauce. Good out of town.
We've got just one more place we want to check out.
Oh my gosh, oh.
Meow meow.
That's probably the cutest thing I've literally ever seen.
Bye.
And he's got a little food station.
So in love with Beijing right now.
Oh, your heart bursting.
Bursting at the seams. We're not gonna probably make it back to this area, so we figured we'd do another walk and see if we can find something fun. So, got a couple more minutes to go, and we'll see when we get there.
This is beautiful.
Oh, wow.
This is so beautiful.
Now we're in the right spot.
Oh, cool. You gotta go in?
It's like I'm a DJ. This is the coolest thing ever. Okay, now we can go.
So chilly.
It's like massive, fancy shopping malls.
Yeah, I don't know.
Me and my plum Barney shirt, I don't think am high so enough.
I don't think you're high so enough either.
I don't think I'm high so at all.
I don't think we are high so enough.
You, with those fancy nails,
No,
you're elegant.
no. Ooh, I want that red jacket though. You could just puff her out.
Balenciaga.
Drop in the bucket.
Yeah, that's nothing.
For us vloggers.
For us travel vloggers. Talk about an Apple store.
Whoa. This place is so fancy.
I know.
Holy cow.
Although this super fancy mega mall was really cool, we're gonna head across the street and see what else we can find.
This feels way more our speed. Still not quite street food and like budget and super local, but at the same time, it's the vibe for sure.
We're in Soho.
Is that what this is? Yeah?
Yeah, apparently.
There's a whole downstairs too.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Lots of coffee and cafes.
Way more cafes than I thought there would be. I thought it was all gonna be tea.
Nah, this is a modern city.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we know why it's so clean here now. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
What in the world? That's a real capybara. Next to a dog.
Oh my gosh, look at this little poopy boy.
Hello. Hello.
That is a capybara. What? Look right here.
What in the world? I have never seen one of those before. What is he
super
doing
cool.
in Beijing?
I don't know, just basking in all of his glory.
It started raining, so we took it as our cue to head back towards Dongsu and settle in for the evening. We spent a moment soaking it all in because we still can't believe where we are in the world. This is one of those pinch me moments you always hear about. We found this funky little bar a few doors down from our hotel, and it was right up our alley. The owner told us we have to check out this local hot pot place, but we'll get to that in a day or two. This was the perfect way to end our first day in Beijing, so we'll see you tomorrow.
It's a beautiful Monday here in Beijing, and since all the major sites are closed, we're gonna go to a cafe to grab some coffee, check out the hutongs, and see what kind of food we can find. We just got our coffees and they smell and look really, really cute. I got the Black Forest Espresso and I'm really excited to try this. They also had some other local, I guess, prepared coffee beans that you could order for a couple of yuan more, but I just went with the classic, so let's try this out. Oh, that's so good. Okay, Beijing, you know how to do coffee. I thought I was going to be drinking tea this entire time, which I feel silly now because there's literally been coffee shops everywhere. And so far, the 2 times I've tried it, they have been some of the best coffee I have had anywhere. So, 2 thumbs up there.
Oh wow, that is insanely delicious. And Ashley's right, Beijing knows how to do coffee. And we're sitting in this absolutely just breathtaking temple. There's ruins of buildings to the right of us, and lots of people taking photos and getting their photo shoot on.
Cheers.
Cheers. So this is called Nan Logu Jiang, which means South Logu Lane. And I know I'm not saying that properly, but it's a really popular tourist site and food street that cuts right through the middle of this huton complex.
You got tea? Oh, 谢谢. Thank you. Oh, it smells so good.
It's delicious. What'd you do?
I bought rose tea.
First shop you walk into.
Listen, people, if you want to sell things, all you have to do is talk to me. I cannot say no. I got it from my grandma, and I'm not mad about it. It's cute.
Yeah, sure.
It's okay.
That's fine.
Hello? So what is this little thing? Is it a rabbit?
I don't know.
A rabbit?
Kind of looks like both.
I'm not really sure. So this is really, really cool. It's basically just blown sugar, and I actually blew through its little tail to make this the shape that it was. It tastes delicious. I will say it was very, very expensive for what is essentially sugar. It was 60 yuan, and so that's like almost $10 for some blown sugar, but you know, that's, yeah. It does taste very good though. Bye!
It's very thin and crispy, and I can't believe you blew this.
I know, can you believe I did that?
Yeah.
Through its butt.
little butt blower.
I think I'm in the wrong line of work as a YouTuber. I think I need to set up a sugar stand, have people blow their own sugar glass, and you make like $10 in like 3 minutes. That's crazy. I think I picked the wrong career.
The street is so picturesque. I can see why it's really popular with tourists. It's not quite what I thought it was going to be. but it's also exactly what I expected. I know that that doesn't make sense. It does have these really beautifully preserved old buildings with traditional architecture and styling.
It is a beautiful street.
Yeah, and it smells amazing. Oh, here's like a little food court alley. I feel like we should start here for sure.
Oh, those look really good. Oh, little mini dumplings.
Oh yeah.
Coming from Southeast Asia, the chickens are very lean. Look at those beast chicken wings. Those are some plump chickens.
We're gonna go back and get these pan-fried dumplings. Is that cool?
Yeah.
I figured
Dumplings
it would
are
be.
life.
That's a lot of dumplings. That's why. Okay. They're just so like, you scan this. I'm like, okay.
It's honestly the best.
The best thing. Alipay for the win.
Yeah. I would be curious though, what happens if there's this like global internet outage again? Like what do you do? What was that like here? You know, you have to wonder.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, is this so many? Oh, they look so good. Yum.
Okay, okay.
Yum.
Just like pork and corn.
Oh, cool. That sounds good.
They're spicy.
Are they spicy? Nice.
They're very, very delicious.
Cool.
Only 25 yuan.
Oh, good. They're crunchier than I thought. They're not my favorite dumplings I've ever had, but they are really good. Let us know what these are called, please. I'd be interested to know. Yum.
The street is very interesting. It's just a bunch of cute shops. It's absolutely set up for tourism in this incredibly historic and traditional style alleyway. It's unlike anywhere I've ever been before. Everyone we've met is incredibly friendly, and just Beijing is just a vibe in general. Oh wow, look at this building.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, it's like a little food area too.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, that's heart?
Yeah.
Oh, it sure is. Wow, interesting. Oh, it smells very, very good in here. I keep seeing this black stuff, and I have to assume that it's stinky tofu, but everybody always says that you'll smell it like a mile away, and it doesn't honestly smell that bad. I've also heard, though, that they tame down the smell in like tourist places, so it's not so offensive. And I've also heard that it's delicious, so I think that is stinky tofu. Maybe we should try some. Is that for us?
Tomato.
Ah.
谢谢. Okay. 谢谢.
Okay.
Oh, okay, better. This looks amazing.
Yeah, what is it? I wonder.
It's a shredded,
Oh,
potato cake, and it looks like it's got egg in there, and then he put ketchup on half of it because I don't really eat ketchup. But how do I say no when they're like tomato, 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 tomato? Well, they said tomato. I guess it's either. It looks like it's got like an egg in there as well, and then some carrots maybe, probably some onion. Very hot. Smells delicious. Smells like French fries.
Burn your mouth.
That is really nice.
Is it like hash browns?
Exactly like hash browns. It's like breakfast
Ooh,
in a
yum.
bowl. A little ketchup, a little carrot. It is very warm and it's very dense, but I should have gotten ketchup on all of it.
I'm sure he'll put ketchup on it for you.
There's a flavor there that I don't know what it is. I wonder if it's like a seasoning like sesame or something because it has some sesame seeds on it, but this is really good.
Okay, let's try this little bowl of deliciousness. We call these hash browns in the States, and I absolutely love hash browns, so I assume I'm gonna love these too. Oh, weird, these are like stumpy chopsticks. I wonder if chopsticks in China are like this, because that little to-go set that we got was the same. Oh, it's so good. It reminds me of home. There's this slight hint of sweetness to it that I can't put my finger on it, but these are delicious.
I'm glad you like it.
I know.
While this hutong is bustling and full of life, it doesn't quite have what we're looking for when it comes to food. So we're gonna make our way to the end and find something a little more local and definitely more unique.
They've got tengpulu over there, which we've tried in Thailand, but we've never had it in China, so we'll have to try that at one point soon. But I kind of want something savory.
Yeah, and warm.
Yeah, something savory and warm. It's a little bit chilly now.
It looks like there's a lot of restaurants and cafes along this road here. I don't know what road it is, but let's just go try some more food.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm like blown away by how much greenery there is in the city, and there's trees everywhere, so it gives you a lot of shade, and it's just really, really beautiful. Not doing it yet.
It smells so funky.
I've heard they tame it down in tourist places so it's not so pungent.
Yeah, it looks just like such a massive portion, and I don't know that I want to waste food to try one bite.
Okay.
I'm being real.
Yo, what is this place? Yeah. That's how you know a place is good.
Yeah,
Gotta line out the door.
sure does. It's a line that wraps around the building, and everybody's stopping to look at it just like
Yes. So we're walking on our way to try and find donkey burgers, which is what it sounds like. It's donkey, but it's in this like soft crepe looking type wrapper. I'm not sure what the wrapper's made out of. I think it's mung bean, but I'm not actually sure. And we just actually realized that we are standing in front of the drum tower, and it is beautiful. Oh wow, and there's actually another really beautiful building just right there, so all kinds of cool stuff to find in Beijing. Okay, thank you. I'm running after Mike. We're still on our way to grab a donkey burger. I'm excited. I think Mike's a little less excited. Are you less excited? Where are you at?
I'm interested to try anything out at least one time, maybe a second time.
What if it's your new favorite burger?
We really want to rent some of these bikes, and you can just scan with your Alipay or WeChat. However, it's not letting me verify my identity in the Alipay app for some reason. It's trying to send a text message to my Thai phone number. We're not receiving that message, so no bikes for us, unfortunately. Yeah, it would be a much quicker way to get around, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Can't have all the fun. We've also noticed that all of the motorbikes have blankets attached to them. They're like little motorbike parkas, which is just adorable. Oh, look at all the people having fun on the bikes. So right behind us is this incredible, super impressive structure, and it's called the Daishengmen Aero Tower. But Apple Maps says it's temporarily closed, which is kind of a bummer. But at the same time, it's Monday, so we probably couldn't go in anyways. But it's a really impressive structure to look at, and we're here at what feels like the perfect time to see it with really good lighting. And honestly, the sun just feels amazing.
So they've got like donkey burgers, obviously. They've got the original, and then they've got the premium. And
And I kind of want to get one of each, but it looks like they might come forward to an order, and I definitely don't want 8 donkey burgers. So I think I'm just going to order 1 premium and see how that is. And they've also got donkey soup, donkey skin soup, boiled donkey meat, there's donkey hide gelatin, fried donkey meat, and then there's a meat pot, which I assume is donkey. But yeah, so I think we're gonna get some sandwiches. I'm very excited about them. Actually, everything looks good. They've got some sweet and sour pork, they've got dry fried meatballs, stir fried donkey skin, obviously. But yeah, I think we're just gonna do that because we still got a lot of food to try. I feel like we haven't eaten that much food, honestly.
We haven't really.
I feel like we spent a lot of time looking for food, but we haven't really eaten much, so I'm definitely hungry. I'm very excited. I don't know if we go up there. I think we go up there to order.
Okay. All right, so the moment has arrived. A donkey meat sandwich. Ashley says it smells good, so we're gonna check it out. It's quite larger than I thought, so I am glad that they brought me 1 instead of 4. Maybe I'll wish that they brought me 4. This is the sandwich here. It's on what looks kind of like a crispy toasted flatbread. Oh, it smells amazing. It's got some garlic and peppers, bell peppers, capsicum, as I know that some people call it.
Is it good?
It's seasoned, it's got a little bit of like a salt. It's very salty, almost like it's been cured. Ni hao. Hello. Hello, goodbye.
Hi.
The kids in China are adorable and so friendly. Okay.
Out of 10, what would you give it?
I don't know, maybe an 8? Right?
Oh, it's so good. I took too big of a bite.
Worth the walk?
Well worth it. We ended up leaving what seemed like the tourist area, and now we're in this more local area. Like
Residential.
Yeah, very residential. That's a good way to put it. But yeah, well worth it. Food is delicious, and we got to see a different side of Beijing. So we always prefer the local places.
Those donkey burgers were great, but we still got food we want to check out. So we've got another place we're heading, and we figure let's change it up. We're gonna take the bus this time. We're gonna take the metro, and then we'll be at Wangju Fun Street. I'm not sure what it's called. We're gonna go get some more food.
Oh, is that one of those 3D building things? I think it is.
It looks like it could be.
I think it is. I haven't seen any 3D yet, but I think it might be.
I'm not sure if this is one. At least it's not displaying anything that would be 3D, but I think there's one up here by this giant Big Ben clock tower looking place.
Is it 3D?
It looks like it could be 3D. Right now it just says, I love Beijing, and I couldn't agree more.
Same.
Okay.
Oh, how beautiful. That's kind of cool.
That is really cool.
Oh, neat.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Oh, yeah, it really does look 3D. Like, at first I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like when I was over there. But no, it does. Like, oh my God, that is so crazy.
It's really hard to tell on the camera, but
Yeah.
it is super cool.
You'll have to come to Beijing and see it in person.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend it.
10 out of 10. All right, let's go walk around and see if we can find some stuff. So we heard that there's some sort of a food market or food street or, I don't know, something that has food. Not just restaurants and fancy shops like Tiffany & Co. and Cartier.
Okay.
Always gotta stop to let people take their photos and videos. I feel like it's good vlogger karma.
This feels like a win.
Yeah, this looks really cool.
Yeah. I wonder if this is where the scorpions are.
Maybe.
And if it's inside, I'm even happier. I feel like this has to be it. This is super cool. Look at that.
This is more like what I'm talking about. The smells in here are out of this world. Tortoise jelly?
Interesting.
That makes a little bit more sense. Turtle-shaped jelly.
Oh, I wanted to try these. This is the Jordal meat pie.
Yeah, yeah.
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Can we do one? Yes, please.
谢谢.
谢谢. Thank you.
Smells amazing.
I know, I was so excited. This has been on my list of things I wanted to try, but I was worried we wouldn't be able to find it.
Yeah, I feel like I remember seeing that and being like, this is a doornail meat pie.
Yeah.
Is it because it's dead as a doornail?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. But we can nab that seat if you want.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Doornail meat pie. You wanted to try it all day. You want to try it first?
Heck yeah.
Okay, here.
Yum. Ooh, it's gonna be so hot. Oh, it smells really good though. Oh, it's gonna be so hot though. Okay, so I've heard these things might spray, I think. Oh. I don't know if this is the same thing. Oh, it's so hot. That's really good.
Looks good.
It is delicious.
Donkey burger or doornail bun?
Oh man, honestly, I don't know. Honestly, they're tied. They're so good. Maybe the donkey burger.
What?
But I don't know because it's like this is so hot. I think if I could get a bigger bite of it, maybe I'll just have to. I don't know. Let me think about it. Ah!
Ashley thinking.
Oh, dripping molten lava. Oh, it's so good. I love Chinese food.
Okay, so these massive chicken wings that we saw earlier, I think we understand why they're so big. They're called chicken wing rice buns, and I think they're stuffed with something. Okay. It is super hot, so hold it like this. She said you just eat it like that.
Okay.
But it's really hot, so I think we gotta wait.
I think we gotta chill for a second.
Okay, I'm gonna go get us a drink.
It makes me feel a lot better that these aren't like ginormous monster chickens, though. I was like,
So I went over to the little convenience store area and got a drink, and I had no idea what anything was. So I picked this because it's yellow and looks refreshing. It smells like lemon soda, which is probably a safe bet. It could have gone a bunch of different ways, though. Oh yeah, that's lemon soda. It's really nice.
sure being adventurous there, eh?
It was this or like other colored sodas. I'm not sure. There was like, there's some water. And then there's like cans of soda, but I don't know, the glass bottle just presented very well.
Am I eating this monster chicken?
Yeah.
Okay. It does smell very good. Ooh, it's still very hot though. But we don't have all night. We got food to eat. Ow, ow, no. Too hot.
Later.
Round two, we're trying again.
It's only been like 2 minutes.
Let's try. Oh. Interesting. So I didn't really get through too much because it is still really hot, but I can tell that there's corn and rice in there so far. And it is delicious. Oh, wow.
It's a rice bun made of chicken.
It really is. That is the strangest thing.
The texture is very strange. It's like kind of like plump and squishy. I don't know that this is my choice of something to eat on a regular basis. It kind of reminds me of rice-a-roni stuffed inside a chicken leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. It's not my favorite thing I've had. Oh no.
It's very filling.
It is very filling.
So the chicken and the doornail meat pie were very, very good, but now I'm on a quest to find squiggly little scorpions. So I know they're around here somewhere. I don't know if I'm gonna eat one, but I'll decide once we find it. So let's go.
Easy. Look. Can you look? Look.
What?
Magic. Heat. Magic.
What?
That's wild.
Very cool. As beautiful and cool as this street is, this is not what we are looking for. So we're gonna keep going.
We've exhausted all of our options here. Really cool, definitely a great place to come, and it's really fun to watch families and couples and people hanging out with their friends and just enjoying the evening. It's one of the most beautiful things about these centrally located congregation areas is you just get to see people enjoying the company of others, and it's just a beautiful thing. But we've got another place to go, and hopefully it's not dead.
Apparently, there was once a snack street here at Waifu, but it's since been closed due to the pandemic. No squiggly little scorpions this time. Now it's off to the metro and our final destination. This is Guijie, or Ghost Street, and as we feared, it wasn't as lively as we had hoped. While there are over 150 shops and restaurants lining this popular foodie destination, they all seemed quite high-end and like somewhere you'd go with a big group. So we kept looking until we found something that looked a little bit more our style.
You ready?
Yeah, I think this place looks good. So we found a place. We're at this kind of chill, low-key, what feels like a very traditional to me restaurant, and all of the food looks and smells amazing. We ended up getting pork and bean sauce and some like a fried beef pancake. I'm not really sure. It looked kind of like noodles, but they said it's a pancake. And then through what I have to imagine is a translation error, we ordered these two massive beers. But I mean, we'll make sure that they get drank.
And then we're gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, and then we're gonna pass out. Apparently, this is one of the oldest Szechuan-style restaurants in all of Beijing. It was established in 1994, and it's open 24 hours. So if the beer and the food is good, we might stay all through the night. Probably not.
Honestly, the best experiences are all the ones we didn't plan for, so.
Cheers. Cheers. I am so excited.
I'm already happy.
These are very interesting texture. They smell kind of like wheat wraps. So I think I probably roll this like a burrito or a spring roll. Yeah, it's very earthy, it's a little bit sweet, and it's got I can't put my finger on the spice flavor that it has. But let me try just a piece of it.
Let's try. Ooh. Let's try this.
Super good, yeah?
Yeah, you undersold it.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't know how to describe it.
When I hear earthy, I think of mushrooms. So when he said earthy, I was like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna like it, but I'll try it, obviously. I don't get earthy.
I think it's just earthy from the seasonings, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe from the wrap.
Maybe. So good though. We made the mistake of ordering 2 dishes, which we need to learn in China that the portions are huge, which is awesome. And the price point is amazing. I think this was like 20-something yuan. So that's great for the price. but it's way too much food. I don't know how I'm gonna eat all this. I asked her recommendations. I was thinking of getting a beef noodle dish or this. She said that this one was better, so this is what I went with. And yeah, it says on Translate that it's a pancake, which this doesn't look like any pancake I've seen before, but. Oh, that's good. I think I only got egg. So there was a vegetable one, I think there was an egg one, and then I think there was a beef one. And I wanted the beef, but I think this is just vegetable, but I'm not honestly 100% sure. There's like a couple of things that look like meat, but not beef. It's so good though. Like it's got a glutinous feel to it and taste actually, which I love. I don't know how to explain it. Not like a glutinous cake maybe. Maybe that's where the pancake comes from now that I think about it. That makes sense. But this is delicious. Let us know what this is called because I obviously don't know, but it's very good. Oh wait, yeah I do. It's a pancake. I'm really tired.
Even though we didn't find everything we were looking for, this was still an amazing second day in Beijing. We hung out at this restaurant doing our best to put back the massive portions of food and huge beers before calling a Didi and heading back home.
We unfortunately need to get some work done today, so we're not going to be able to explore as much as we would like to, but we are going to eat at 2 incredible restaurants, starting with Mr. Xi's Dumplings. Another food blog recommended this for unique dumpling flavors, so we have to check it out. Hopefully, this food blog will steer us in the right direction, unlike the last one.
There are so many options here, it's crazy.
Yeah. We just sat down and put our order in, and I am so excited. I think that we ordered way too much food, but I have a feeling it's gonna be worth it. So we ended up doing 2 sampler platters, which is 24 dumplings. Which is a lot of food, but they look really, really good, and we had a difficult time deciding, so we got 4 different kinds, and I think they're gonna be delicious. I will say this has more of a Western crowd, so I am a little bit eager to go see kind of a more local dumpling spot, but this should be really good too. 谢谢.
I've never tried a Watson's soda water before.
Look at the can, it looks so cool.
Yeah, it looks like a beer.
Even the topper is different.
Yeah. This restaurant is quite the vibe. It's got this really cute indoor seating area with a ton of art and just hand drawings and signatures all over the wall, as well as some traditional decorations. And they've made these traditional bamboo birds cages into light fixtures, which is just so clever. I love when people use traditional handicrafts and recreate them into light fixtures. There's also lanterns, kites, and just a whole bunch of things that kind of just transport you into the perfect vibe to eat some dumplings.
We just got our first set of dumplings, and it looks like it's the 2 steamed ones. I don't actually remember which ones they are, so it's gonna be a little surprise, which I'm excited about, but we've got to get our dressing ready. So I've got some of that black vinegar right here. I'm gonna put a little bit of that in this bowl, and then we typically take this chili oil and drizzle it over our dumplings, but I've actually seen some of the local people, they put it in this vinegar instead, so I'll probably do both realistically because we like a lot of spice. Mix it up real nice, and then because we love chili oil, I'm just gonna dump it on here as well. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, of course. Ooh. I won't put too much since we already have it in the sauce. And we can always add more if we want to. All right, get my trusty chopsticks. Ooh, here's more dumplings. No, thank you. Xie. Those look great.
This is so much food.
So much food. We're gonna be so full. I'm gonna try this one first. I think we got pork or beef for the steamed dumplings, so we'll see which one. This is. So this one is the pork and chive, and this is like what I think of when I think of a quintessential dumpling. And this is my favorite dumpling, but I also haven't tried very many, so I'm excited to get all these other ones too. I could literally eat dumplings every single day.
Which I believe is Mandarin for I am so excited for dumplings. I don't know which one I'm grabbing here, but I got my sauce. I think this is the beef and green chilies.
They're juicy.
That is so good. It's spicy. I can't tell if it's from the chilies or the chili oil, but probably a little bit of both. But it's perfectly crispy. I don't notice the cheese, it just adds a little bit more depth to the savory flavor. I really like the green chili in there.
Just love dumplings. I could turn into one. So this is chicken and coriander or cilantro, where we're from. It's really good. It's not as good as the pork one, but again, I think it's just because I'm so used to the pork flavor when it comes to dumplings. But this is good too.
Let's see, this one's got corn. Yeah, so this is the chicken and corn. Oh, it smells corny. It's not a flavor I would typically expect from a dumpling. The corn definitely takes over the flavor of the chicken, but the corn adds like a nice just sweetness that you don't have in these other dumplings.
What would you rate them?
It's unlike any other dumpling I've ever had. So on a scale of 10, I'd probably say that the beef is an 8 out of 10, and the chicken's probably more like a 7, 6.5 or 7. Not because they're not well executed or because they're not delicious, mostly because when I think of dumplings, I think of these type of flavors. Yeah, I'm really excited. You said these are the pork ones?
Yeah, they're so good. I almost don't want to share those with you.
Tough.
You should have saved that one for last.
I should have. I should have saved that one for last.
It's so good.
That is a really good dumpling.
Thank you.
So we got to get our banana chocolate dumplings on.
You're gonna have to roll me home.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll you like a dumpling. You can be my little dumpling. They also gave us a sauce, which I have no idea what it is. It kind of looks like yogurt.
It's probably like cream or something. Condensed
It's
milk?
yogurt.
Yogurt? Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's like sweet, very creamy yogurt, but it's definitely a yogurt.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
So chocolate, banana, and yogurt. Okay, that sounds good.
Sounds delicious. Sounds like just what I need.
Oh, you're losing it all.
Well, if it was gonna fall somewhere, it's the best place because that's where it was going next anyway. Oh man, it's like a chocolate banana crepe.
Yeah.
In a dumpling form, but it is saltier than sweet, and it's not too salty. It's just almost like the dumpling dough is kind of bland on purpose so that the banana and the chocolate really shine through. But I do think that this yogurt sauce is gonna elevate it. Let's find out. Shall we? All right, look at this creamy mess.
Is it good? Mm-hmm. Out of 10, what is it?
10.
I did not want to get these dumplings because I am so stuffed, but banana and chocolate is one of Mike's favorite things in life, so I figure I can't tell him no. All right, let's do this. Dippy, dippy, dippy. Oh, hot.
I should have warned you.
Oh, so hot. Interesting.
Yeah.
This is Fengshu Guesthouse Old Beijing Hot Pot. It's the spot our new friend Daniel from the bar the other night recommended us to visit. And it might just be the best dining experience we have during this whole trip, once we get the hang of ordering.
2 meats is probably good, and then...
好，面条有。
Okay. 谢谢.
Chinese cabinet.
Yeah. All right, well, that's fine then. We'll go with that. The menu's all in Chinese. I feel like this is going to be a cool experience.
Something that's really interesting about this hot pot setup is it's actually a Mongolian style hot pot. We have done hot pot before, but never in China and never like this. So I'm really, really excited to try this out. I think it's going to be really, really good. Are you cooking?
I'm just making sure that everything gets mixed around and seasoned. It's like they bring us, looks like some goji berries and some ginger and some bamboo shoots, and what I have to imagine is shallot.
Oh, that is goji berries.
Yeah. And we've got coriander diced up. Let's try this sauce real quick. Ashley said it's like a sesame style sauce. It smells kind of peanutty. Oh yeah, it's delicious. It's a peanut sauce for sure.
It's a peanut sauce?
Oh yeah. I don't know what this other stuff is, but it is really, really good.
Ooh, that is.
That is really, really good. I think it's a peanut sesame sauce, but I could be wrong. Let us know.
The best thing about this menu is the translations from our translating app are often quite hilarious. Options like belly blasting board,
Disease foam,
exploded mutton,
fresh mouth grinding.
explosive Dan.
We have delicious food that was just delivered, so let me show you what we've got. We ordered way too much food.
Beef.
Beef? Okay.
Sheep.
Thank you.
谢谢.
Okay, cool. So that answers that question. So this is the beef. Looks very, very good and very fresh. And then the last thing we got was some cabbage, which looks delicious. I lied. And we have noodles, and these look like...
Fresh wheat noodles.
Yeah, they do. They look fresh. They've still got like the powder coating on them. That looks incredible.
So I don't know if we're supposed to have like plates to kind of situate everything on. It kind of looks like everyone's using this and just kind of dipping until it's cooked and then dipping and then eating. Like you dip and rip and kind of that's how you go. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put some cabbage in here, just so it feels like I'm doing something. Okay, so I'm gonna take some beef in here. I'm gonna dip it in. And it's
Instantly cooked.
instantly cooked. Ugh.
Cool. Looks
All
good.
right. We're gonna go in here. The sauce is great. This is sincerely unlike anything I've ever had before. I've never dipped beef in peanut butter. The flavor profile is so rich and complex. You're picking up a little bit of stuff from this broth, but not honestly too much. The ginger's really nice. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with the cabbage, except for maybe pull it out and eat it, but we're gonna let it sit in there and get a little bit softer. I'm gonna get some mutton now. Look at that.
I'm really interested to taste the mutton because, yeah, I don't know. Just instant cooked.
Instant cooked. I don't know what the pink stuff is in there.
I mixed up mine all together, so I don't know.
It tastes like a combination between beef and ham. It's
Oh,
very,
interesting.
Yeah, it's very strange, but very delicious.
Which do you prefer?
I think the mutton.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's got like it's just got a different flavor profile. It's almost peppery on the back end. I don't know, it's just got like a little bit more of an interesting flavor.
All right, let's dig into this. I'm gonna try the beef because beef is typically my favorite type of protein. And then I'll go ahead and try the mutton. All right. Just like that, it should be cooked.
这个
Ah.
She's gonna show us.
Oh, please.
spice.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Wow.
芝麻。
Thank you.
Okay, 谢谢.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
这不是，这个是
Oh. Sorry. That's how we're supposed to do
That's
it.
what we're supposed to do.
Oh, that's helpful. Ah, that's perfect. I'm glad because I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna change the game.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be. It was already good, but I'm sure it's gonna be much better.
Sushi?
Okay, thank you.
This is such a lovely experience already. I'm so glad we didn't go to the fancy schmancy English menu hot pot place that Ashley had in mind. we walked in legit a little nervous at first, just like, should we film? Like, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna be able to order? But it's been a breeze and it's lovely. And this is why we travel. This right here.
The beef's very good. I ate it, but I didn't dip it.
All right, well, let's see you try the lamb.
Okay, so do this. First the meat, then the vegetables, and then the strips. Oh, the strips. Which
The noodles.
Oh, the noodle. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So the meat, I guess, is supposed to season the broth and make it even better.
Oh, so the meat first, then the vegetables, she said?
No, she's saying you eat the meat first and then you put the vegetables and the noodles in. Like, you eat them in that order.
I see,
meat,
I see.
Then vegetables, then...
Okay. All right, so let's dip this in. Give it a try. Oh, wow. Interesting. I don't care for the mutton quite as much.
Really?
I don't think so. Ooh, that is so good. It was like brighter at the front end because of the cilantro. And then kind of once it hits you on the back end, you get this nice heat from the spice and it's just really, really full bodied now. It's really delicious. Let me try this beef one more time. Because I'm curious if maybe the sauce with the mutton is what I don't like, so I'm curious to see if I like the beef with the sauce. So let's see. Okay. Ooh. I must touch the hot pot. Don't do that. Okay. So I just don't think I care for mutton quite as much as beef, but oh my gosh, that is delicious. So if you like the mutton, we can switch.
Yeah, for sure.
It's perfect.
Now, after only a couple of dips of the meat in the hot pot itself, you can kind of see the fat and everything is rendering to the top, and it's really starting to kind of flavor the broth. So it makes total sense why you would do it in that order. Put the meat in, let it really go and flavor the broth, then the vegetables will add a little bit more, and then the noodles will just be in this amazing, rich, custom soup that we've spent the last however long enjoying.
This is a very cool hot pot experience. What time is it?
It's noodle time. It's noodle time.
Oh, that's how you do it?
That's how I'm doing the first one. The inaugural noodle.
All right. Let's see how the inaugural noodle is.
Not cooked enough.
Not
but
cooked enough?
delicious.
Probably supposed to dip the noodles in the peanut sauce then, right?
That's what I've been doing.
Okay. Oh, you have? Oh, okay.
It's really good. I'd try them.
Oh, perfect. All right. Oh my God.
And that's so good with the peanut sauce.
That is amazing. I think this is my favorite part
I agree.
of the dish. Oh my gosh, those are cooked perfectly, if I do say so myself.
Shishi.
I never thought I'd be eating noodles with peanut sauce. If you guys have watched any of our other food videos, you would know that I'm a super picky eater, and prior to traveling, I ate like 3 things. So the fact that I'm even eating noodles with peanut sauce is a big deal. I know it's not to most people, but that is so good.
Yeah.
I don't typically like handmade noodles, and I don't really know why, but there's like always a flavor that I'm not a fan of, and these are literally perfect.
So good. Spicy peanut noodles for the win. All right. Well, I've hit the wall. I'm finished. How about you?
I am so full. I'm so happy. Also very sleepy. I'm ready for bed.
A lot of the popular sites in Beijing require you to reserve your tickets ahead of time, sometimes having you wait until the tickets become available for that day to ensure you lock down a spot. But we'll talk more about that later. This was not the case for the Temple of Heaven. We did a little digging online that led us to believe that you can just show up and buy a ticket, so that's what we did. There's 2 types of tickets to get here. An entrance ticket for 17 RMB that gets you into the surrounding grounds, and a through ticket for 34 RMB that lets you into all of the main attractions, which is the one we went with. It is so pretty.
Wow. It's gorgeous here.
This is one of those places that just feels larger than life. You see it and you hear about it in videos and photos and postcards, and we're so close, a couple 100 meters away from it, and it's just massive, and it's so bright and colorful.
This is our first historic site here in Beijing, and wow, it is already blowing us away. This place is so beautiful, and I can definitely see why it's as crowded as it is, because this is an impressive piece of architecture.
We've heard that Beijing is crowded, but this is the first time we've actually really experienced it. Most of the time it's been very quiet, very calm, and honestly a peaceful place for such a massive city. But here, we see where all the crowds are. It's a weekday, and this place is packed.
Wow, China is just so incredible in so many different ways. There's lots of people in these traditional outfits, and I don't know what they're called, unfortunately, so please let us know in the comments, but they're absolutely beautiful. And it got me thinking, you know, coming from the States, we don't have anything like that. I can't go to, say, Washington, D.C., rent an outfit, and have it reflect my culture. We just don't have that. I don't know, I just think this is such a cool experience that you can do that here. I'm glad I'm getting to experience other people's cultures and just getting to appreciate it for all of its beauty, because it is very, very beautiful.
The Temple of Heaven is one of those places that just hits you. Between the expansive grounds, ancient structures, and people decked out in stunning traditional outfits, it's sensory overload in the best way possible. We'd catch ourselves staring up at the intricate details of the temple, only to realize we were missing all the little, fleeting moments happening around us. And honestly, that's what made this place unforgettable. The temple's been standing for centuries. It's not going anywhere, but it's the real-life moments unfolding right in front of you that make it truly special.
What are all these yellow umbrellas for?
I don't know. Oh wow, they're all dressed up. I wonder what they're doing. We're not really sure what we were witnessing here, but we'd seen these people earlier in the crowds getting their photos taken in gorgeous traditional clothing. Seeing them standing leading up to the Temple of Heaven with bright yellow umbrellas and waving the Chinese flag was truly a sight to behold.
After about an hour of walking around and taking in all the beauty, I think it's time to do what we really came here for.
谢谢。
It's so pretty. Oh, that's so cool.
It's so detailed.
It is very detailed. All right, you want to go be a tourist?
Of course, that's what we're here for.
We are tourists.
We typically don't do super touristy things, but when you're in a place like this, you kind of have to see the main attractions. And I feel like the main attraction at the Temple of Heaven is the Temple of Heaven shaped ice cream. Right, so now that we got our quintessential tourist photo op at the Temple of Heaven with our Temple of Heaven shaped ice cream, it's time to try the ice cream.
I'm excited. Do you want to try it first?
Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah,
All right.
always.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, you win.
All right, so I have to show you the detail on this thing. This thing is impressive. It even has the little like door that's way up there on the Temple of Heaven, which I just think is so cool. Okay. Oh, it's like super mango. It's so good.
It's such a shame to ruin such a beautiful piece of art that is also ice cream. Is this breakfast?
No. We still need coffee, so we gotta get going. So now we're on the park just outside of the Temple of Heaven, and wow, it is so beautiful. There's so much greenery. You can tell that the people really prioritize having nature around, and that is just so incredible because it's important. I get really kind of sad if I'm indoors too long or if I don't have access to nature. And so just even getting out and going to a park, going for a short walk, like it's so nice, and it's so well maintained and gorgeous. So just constantly impressed. This is the first major tourist attraction that we have ever been to anywhere in the world where we haven't been stopped once to ask if we wanted a guide or if we wanted to buy something. This was literally the easiest, most hassle-free tourist spot that I've ever been to. Normally, as much as I like going to the tourist spots, it's kind of a headache because there's always a lot of crowds, and then the touts are just relentless. I mean, there were places that we've been that it ruined the experience, honestly. And so the fact that I haven't been bothered once is like
so incredible and very, very nice.
It's just so peaceful.
It is.
It's such a nice way to just get out of the heat, get your legs moving again.
It's literally the perfect weather today.
Yeah.
This is Tiananmen Street. Just south of the famous Tiananmen Square, this served as the gate to the capital city for over 600 years. Aside from the massive archery tower and the stunning gate, this street is known as a popular tourist walking street.
Oh wow, we are in touristy area. There's a Madame Tussauds.
Makes for a good photo. They stay very still.
I didn't know you and Jackie Chan were buddies.
Yeah, he's the homie.
And aside from wax sculptures of celebrities, it's got all kinds of delicious food and drinks. And that's what we're here to check out.
Oh, look over here. Come here. That's cool. Now I kind of want noodles.
I just love the colors. They're so rich. The reds and the blues and the greens on all of these temples and traditional style buildings.
And the fact that it's fall and we get these little sprinklings of red and yellow everywhere, it's just so beautiful.
Yeah. Fall is my favorite time of year ever, and we have been missing fall for the past 2 years while in Southeast Asia because it's just wet or hot.
It's about mid-afternoon right now and you can see how busy it is. It's definitely not overwhelming, but there's a good amount of people, which is always really, really nice. I really love people watching. We're in a new city, so this is perfect for me. Oh, so right here is that, how do you say Q?
I don't know how you do QU. I know QI is ch.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm probably pronouncing this incorrectly, but Kwanjud Origin Roast Duck Restaurant. So that's one of the really popular tourist restaurants, obviously, because it's here. But there's also a local one that we could check out this evening if you wanted to.
Yeah, I feel like a little bit more local is probably more our style.
Yeah, I think so too. So that's really cool though. The building's gorgeous. I can see why people would want to go there.
Absolutely, yeah. There's just so much life and energy in the tourism spots here in Beijing.
I love it.
Ah, the Tangkulu just keeps calling to me.
Yeah.
There's a stick meat place over there that looks good too. Lots of stick foods. Got meat on a stick, got candied fruit on a stick. What are those?
Mongolian hot pot.
Are they?
Yeah,
Oh my God, they are beautiful. If you don't know what Mongolian hot pot is, you should check out our hot pot video that we filmed. We'll go ahead and leave a link to that right up here. It was one of the coolest hot pot experiences I think you could even have. It was just so unique and so just real feeling.
It was.
Yeah.
And I think we said it wrong. I think it's technically Chinese hot pot, but they use a Mongolian
style
vessel to cook everything in.
Ni hao. Beef?
Lamb.
Lamb, okay.
Looks good.
It smells amazing. Oh my gosh.
Looks great. You got your meat stick.
Yeah, I feel like you have to get a picture of me holding it like this thing is.
All right, let's do it. Love it.
Smells incredible.
It does smell really good.
Oh, hot.
Is it better than the lamb hot pot?
Hot pot is very fun, but this is amazing. Oh my God, I don't even know what the spice mix is. It's juicy, it's definitely not dried out. It's got a nice crisp and char on the outside from the grill and the open fire.
That's delicious, holy cow.
Right? Holy sheep.
Holy sheep. If we have learned anything in our travels, it's to go where the people go. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. There are so many people here. Oh, they also have ice cream, which is even better. So maybe we'll get some tea and some ice cream. Oh, I'm so excited, I'm so ready. We've almost made it to the front of the line. There's only like 10 more people ahead of us. I don't know what tea I should get. I think it might be fruit tea, and then I think they've also got the matcha ice cream, which we've never tried before, and I feel like we should try it. It's kind of silly because we got ice cream at the last place we were at, but we only got one and we shared it, so I feel like I can justify getting another ice cream maybe. Yeah.
How can I say no to you? Ni hao. One white peach.
No, white peach emerald green tea.
White peach. Yeah. Okay, 谢谢. And then you want the pomegranate?
Yeah.
And then one pomegranate. Pomegranate green tea, or what is it? Pomegranate oolong? I don't think they have that, my love.
This one here is okay.
Okay. 谢谢. And then one matcha.
Oh, so I think this is rose,
Okay.
which is okay, yeah.
谢谢.
This place is so cool. I love being a tourist. Sometimes I get sick of it and sometimes I get tired and I just want to go to the more local spots, but it's so fun to be a tourist every once in a while.
Ashley is always begging to be a tourist. She's like, can we please just go be tourists just for today?
Yeah.
And I'm always like, no.
Mike's not a big fan of matcha, but I absolutely love it, so I think this is gonna be really good and I'm probably gonna eat most of it. It's got a really strong grassy flavor. I don't think you're gonna like it. I think it's delicious though. So it's about 20 degrees Celsius, which is like the perfect weather here in Beijing. So I feel like we're not religious people, but I do feel like we were blessed with our experiences in China so far. It's all been really, really good.
I just think the universe had our backs.
I do
They
too.
were like, you guys made the right call going to China right now.
Yeah. We were a little nervous, I can't lie. I mean, we're a product of our environment, but we're also open-minded, which is why we really, really wanted to come here. And I think it was one of the best things we've done because we love challenging our preconceived notions and figuring out how little we actually know about the world by going and exploring it and seeing different cultures. So this is an awesome experience. You hated this, didn't you?
It's all you, baby. I just can't. I know it's fancy and I know it's popular. It is just not for me. I'm a plain old chocolate ice cream person, maybe. We've got more places to be today, so we're gonna leave Chenmin Square now. But before we do, we've got to try Tankulu.
So that guy was selling like little whistles, it looked like, and to tell her what the price was, he wrote it out with his water bottle. It's really, really smart. I've never seen that before. We're at this like huge little intersection right now, and it is so vibey and it is so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We really need more time here. 6 days is not enough. We haven't even begun to scratch the surface, so we've got to come back.
Okay, so you see they've got strawberry there and then they've got hawthorn there, so we can get whatever we want.
Okay. And they've got grapes and it looks like they've got mixed fruit as well. What do you want? So we got to get the hawthorn.
Yeah.
Are we getting two or just one?
I don't know. I'm fine just getting one for now.
Okay. 15 yuan. Yeah.
About $2 for that.
Yeah, I thought these were like strawberries. So this is hawthorn, huh? I've never even heard of this.
Same.
Yeah, it's like Jolly Rancher hard.
Oh wow, yeah.
Okay, so
Careful.
I'm gonna break a tooth.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's like the sugar from your little blow up sugar rabbit.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, don't tell me what it tastes like. I want to try it before you tell me.
Okay.
Just tell me if you like it or not.
No, it's great.
Yeah?
It is not what I was expecting it to be like at all.
Interesting, okay.
Texture, flavor, anything.
Okay.
It's super fun to eat. I see why this is so popular.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can't really describe it because Ashley will yell at me. But it's crispy and then it's hawthorny.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
How to? 谢谢.
Okay. My first hawthorn. I'm very excited. I really hope I don't break a tooth.
You won't.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow. There's too much.
It was a big bite. I can't believe you mouthed the whole thing. You're just like, meow.
Oh my goodness.
That is incredible. What is that? Like, how do we put into words what this is?
I'll try. So it reminds me of if you took a plum and a fig and mixed them together. So it looks like an apple, but it kind of tastes and eats like a plum and a fig. I would have thought that it had seeds or a pit, but I think you're kind of eating that. It's not overly sweet. Most of the sweet comes from the sugar coating on the outside, and it's very soft inside, but not like mushy, like a very ripe peach or plum. It's delicious. It's so good.
I thought it was just gonna be like an apple, because you know we have candied apples in the States, but they're nothing like this.
I was like kind of bummed that you wanted to try this thing that I'd never heard of and not like grapes or strawberries or something good. But now I've tried something new that is like delicious. Tangulu.
We could have easily spent the entire day wandering these alleyways, getting lost in the endless shops, mouth-watering street food, and stunning architecture. There were gizmos and gadgets aplenty, and more than enough food to satisfy any craving. And even though we got tempted by a good number of trinkets, we had more exploring to do, and the day wasn't getting any longer.
Oh, you're so fancy.
Unfortunately, we weren't able to snag tickets to Tiananmen Square in the Forbidden City, which, let's be real, was a major bummer. I mean, who wouldn't want to see the world's largest palace complex? It's our understanding that you've got to purchase tickets ahead of time online, and each time we checked, every single day we were in town was already sold out. Still, since we were nearby, we figured we'd try our luck and see if we could catch a glimpse from the street.
So we were trying to make it to Zhangshang Park because I believe you can enter there without having to plan ahead. I guess the area that we're in right now is part of the ticketed area of Tiananmen Square, and we kind of thought as long as we weren't on the inside of it, we were A-okay, but that's our bad.
We did try to plan ahead, and it just didn't work out for us, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to come back to Beijing. Darn.
We've learned that it may be possible for foreign tourists to buy same-day tickets at the counter, but we haven't verified this, so do your own research before you go. This is a beautiful little neighborhood we are on. The buildings are all gorgeous. There's ivy and there's just all these luscious trees, and Mike's like stopping to take pictures every 2 seconds. But yeah, there's so many nice cars too. I'm honestly surprised he's not geeking out over the cars, but I think he's so enthralled with all of the beauty and all of the buildings, so he's like not even noticed the cars yet. Oh wow, it's only 2 yen? Oh wow, that's not bad.
Xie
Okay. Well, that was lucky.
Yeah, super easy.
Yeah. Okay, Shishay. We just entered Jinqian Park, and wow, it is beautiful right at the entrance. And because it's golden hour, it's even more beautiful. That's amazing.
That's amazing. I know it seems like we've just spent like a ton of time exploring parks today, and maybe we have, but it's just so serene and peaceful. It's just nice to see that there's more to just a city than a concrete jungle. These parks are typically like places that people congregate and where families come together, spend time together, and create memories. It's just such a beautiful thing. And the sound of the birds is lovely. There's just something about green spaces that I absolutely love, and Beijing has no shortage of them. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not 100% sure what we're actually walking up to, but if I've learned anything, the higher you go, the better the view. It's so pretty. It looks like a little temple of heaven.
It does.
I would pick today to be the day not to bring my watch, so I have no idea how many steps I'm getting in. Ashley's probably got hers though.
So I'm at 13,778, so you're probably
At 11.
a little bit less than that, yeah.
I do less walking than you.
You have a bigger stride than I do. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's so cool.
The scale
Oh my goodness, yeah, no
of that
kidding.
place.
It's obviously really crowded here, and yeah, this is really, really cool. I'm even more bummed now that we never got to go to the Forbidden City, but I am still very, very thankful that we get to see it from here because it looks so incredible. Oh my goodness, we definitely need to come back. Hopefully one day very, very soon.
Just as we suspected, the walk up the stairs was totally worth the view from the top. Aside from the magical pagoda that sits atop the hill in Jingshan Park, you were met with an even more spectacular view of the Palace Museum below. This is why you come here, and we came at the perfect time of day. I know some people will say that getting to a place before the crowds is the way to go, and in a lot of cases, we feel that way too. But there's something to be said about being here while it's in full swing with the energy of everyone all collecting in one place for one common goal. Seeing the Forbidden City at sunset was an incredible treat, but like the Temple of Heaven this morning, the people are what made this place all the more special. But we've got one more place to go and we're starving, so it was time to make our way through the crowds and head back down to catch a bus. After 5 stops on the most packed bus we've ever been on, we have made it to our next destination. We arrived at this vibey little lakeside area with paddle boats and a walking street, and we were on a quest for food.
Ni hao. Ni hao. Xie xie. Bye-bye.
The scalded tripe seemed to be a popular dish here, but it's not quite what we're in the mood for. This little food court seems more our speed. Let's see what they've got. Oh, that smells good. Nope, not doing it. Oh, that looks like we're getting pretty close. They've got ice cream in the shape of cubes, crabs in the shape of ice cream. I'm really not sure we're gonna find what we're looking for here, but Ashley says she's got a place.
Well, this is definitely the place to try Peking duck. We actually went to this location and one of the other locations is about a 5-minute walk away, and both of them have over a 3-hour wait. It's probably our mistake for not making a reservation, but what are you gonna do?
After spending a couple minutes sitting on the street trying to find an alternate restaurant, we decided to take the short walk back to our hotel in hopes of finding something along the way. We were almost there when we saw this place. And since we can't read Chinese, we had no idea it was a Taipei restaurant, because all we saw was roast duck, craft beer, and dim sum. And although they were out of roast duck, we made a new friend and found a familiar favorite. We woke up this morning to a cloudy and drizzly day. We've got tickets to visit the Great Wall, and we're a little bummed that our luck with the weather has seemingly run out. But we're gonna head down the street and grab some breakfast.
I have no idea what I ordered, but that looks delicious.
Are you excited?
So excited. It smells incredible. Only 10 yuan.
Nice.
So it's got egg, the pancake, some bean sauce, some spicy sauce, lettuce, and hot dog.
Is it good?
It's so good. It's exactly what I needed.
Nice.
It's cold out. This is warm. I'm happy.
Let's go see the Great Wall of China.
Let's go see the Great Wall of China.
Yeah.
Feeling recharged, we're off to the tourism bus hub to grab our bus for the Mutianyu section of the Great Wall of China.
Are you excited?
Yeah. I think I see the Great Wall off in the distance. We're surrounded by mountains. It's turned out to be an incredibly beautiful day. And the fall colors are starting to come in. So there's golds and oranges in the tree. This is a dream come true, honestly. To get here from downtown Beijing, you have to take 2 buses. The first bus we took was the 916 Express. It took about an hour and a half. I've seen a bunch of information online that says it can take up to 2 hours or more, but it was honestly about an hour and a half. It was incredibly smooth. We're sitting at the second bus stop now, waiting for the H23 bus. It should be about a 35-minute ride from here to the entrance gates of the Great Wall. We can't wait, and we can't wait to share it with you. Okay. We've made it to the Mutianyu side of the Great Wall.
I literally have to pinch myself. I never thought that I would actually be in China, let alone the Great Wall of China. Holy cow, it feels surreal. Now we're trying to figure out how we actually get to the Great Wall. We did pre-purchase the shuttle tickets because where the public bus dropped us off, we still got a 3-kilometer bus ride to get to the actual Great Wall.
What a wild place this is. Even at the Great Wall of China, you can have it your way. If you came hungry, don't worry. There's plenty of snacks and restaurants and drinks and just refreshments, as well as things to keep you warm and souvenirs for what I have to imagine is probably a once-in-a-lifetime experience for you. Hopefully it's not.
That is so easy.
Yeah, I know.
Our tickets are our passports.
No, our tickets are these QR codes.
Oh, okay.
I guess your passport worked too?
Yeah, because I just showed him my passport.
Yeah, okay.
Interesting. We're on our final leg and we are about to be to the entrance of the Great Wall of China.
This is just like, what?
So excited.
Ni hao. Yeah, the slide and cable car for 2. Last time was 5 o'clock for the slide.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Ah, here it comes. Ooh.
All right.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, 谢谢. Oh man. That was I didn't know what was happening.
It was intense.
Oh my gosh.
That happened so fast.
Yeah, it did. Like, get on.
Oh man.
This is so fun.
This is amazing. Look at the Great Wall.
That's the Great Wall of China. It's so crazy. I'm so blown away right now. And also, we are so high.
I think we came at the perfect time of day. The lighting is beautiful and this weather is unreal.
Not only did we come at the perfect time of day, I literally think we came at the perfect time of the year too. It's mid-October, actually it's late October now, and we've got a little sprinkling of autumn. There's a few red leaves, a little bit of orange and yellow, and it is just absolutely beautiful.
I'm so happy right now. Let's go. All right, so we're taking our first steps down the Great Wall, and the scenery around here is just stunning. We've got fall colors, we've got beautiful lighting. It's the perfect day, and we're just surrounded by these majestic mountains. It doesn't feel real, honestly.
It does not feel real. This is crazy.
There are definitely people here. We don't have the whole place to ourselves, but it's not like what I imagined. I've seen so many photos and videos of people at the Great Wall, like Instagram versus reality, and you can't walk because there's so many people. And it's such a beautiful time to be here, so it's just amazing that, I mean, I can see 9 people on this one stretch of the wall that we have right now. And it's just incredible.
Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons that we chose this wall as opposed to the battling entrance, which would have been closer to where we were staying in Beijing. But this one has the cable car and the luge down, and I also heard that it has less tourists, which I would agree with. And it's beautiful.
Yeah. So beautiful. What are you doing?
I just sent photos to my mom because she will never get to see this, which is crazy.
But you're getting to see it for.
Yeah. It's so crazy that, like, we live such different lives than our parents, you know?
Yeah.
And just think about how much, like, time and effort and labor and lives went into building this. It's pretty cool. Ooh, this is a big one.
That was a big one. Ashley makes an incredible point. While we were sitting here waiting for people to get their photos and waiting so that we could get our photos, she's like, I'm sure that people drop off at a certain point, so we should just keep moving and get as far as we can, and then we'll probably have it much more to ourselves.
Yeah, like even right now, we have it entirely to ourselves. We just passed two ladies, but like there's nobody in front of us.
Yeah.
Except for like way up there. Wow, this is so beautiful.
I know, look at these buildings.
Like, can you believe they built this? Like, what? Out here? Like,
Yeah, this is pretty steep.
a little bit. Oh my God. Those people are like vertical to where we are right now. Oh, wow.
These are some stairs.
This is steep.
Oh yeah?
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little high up.
Yeah. Look behind you though.
Look at this. This is insane.
Yeah, you got it, baby.
All right, let's do this. I think this is the prettiest place I've ever been.
Yeah?
Yeah, look at this place. Definitely the prettiest mountains I've ever seen.
Yeah, they're very beautiful.
And they're just endless.
Can you believe this is only like a couple hours outside of the largest city we've ever been
No,
to?
isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
China is just unreal.
I know.
So we're apparently in a dangerous section of the wall. Doesn't really seem dangerous. It is a little slanty though, so I'm guessing that that's what it is.
Oh. These steps are like up to my knees, it feels like. But it's only up to about here, and then they turn into little baby steps, so.
That's good.
This is one of those things that when you look at tourist attractions, you're kind of like, should I go? Should I not go? Touristy things are crowded and overpriced and expensive and usually overhyped. That is not the case with the Mutanyu section of the Great Wall of China. This is hands down one of the coolest things I personally have ever done, and I know that we've ever done.
Yeah, for sure.
And we've climbed volcanoes.
Yeah.
The fact that this is man-made and so old, and in this remote, wild location along the ridgelines of mountains, it's unfathomable, honestly. I don't have words to describe it, so I'm just gonna keep walking.
Oh, it's the undeveloped section, so it hasn't been restored. Interesting. What an amazing experience. Oh, come on.
There's literally a place for that. I hope those people feel big and important now. Like,
For defacing a historic
yeah.
relic, yeah.
I barely want to touch anything for fear of crumbling the stone, or like, how are you gonna write on it with a Sharpie? Especially when barely even a kilometer back that way, there's like a tapestry for you to leave your mark. It's crazy. Would you do it again?
Oh, 100%. Like, I want to come back to Beijing, do all the things that we did wrong probably this time, and then go see like a different section of the wall. I think we made a good choice coming to this one though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. All right, we gotta go.
We just met two super nice individuals, and they were telling us a little bit about the history of the wall. We know some about it, but we're definitely not historians. So they said that over 1,000 years ago, it was originally built with, this section of the wall was originally built with stone by the Beijing dynasty. And those were people from Inner Mongolia. And then about 600 years ago, the Ming dynasty rebuilt it with more modern technology using bricks as opposed to just stone. So,
And that's so cool because we would have had no idea.
Yeah.
And they were so friendly. If you've seen our other videos from Beijing, I know we keep going on and on about how kind the people are, but it's just always so refreshing to go somewhere new where you don't know the language and you feel like a fish out of water, to feel like you're welcome somewhere. And so it's just been such a wonderful experience.
Got about half an hour left, so I think I can stand here for a minute and marvel at this beauty.
There is a cat on the Great Wall of China right now. Like, how crazy is that? Where did he come from? Does he live here? Oh my gosh.
This is the best birthday ever.
I think my life is complete now. I can die happy. Oh my goodness, you little munchkin. How am I petting a cat on the Great Wall of China right now? Oh, the purrs. Hello, munchkin.
This just might be the perfect day.
The perfect day? You don't know how much you have just made our day. It was already a pretty perfect day. Oh, look how pretty you are. Okay, I gotta go, my love.
We're cutting it close.
All right, bye-bye. Have literally the best life. Bye. I love you. Bye, love bug.
Can we name him Paul?
Yes. Why?
Paul Wall.
Paul Wall. Is he following us? Oh my gosh. My love bug, we have to go. Oh.
He's like, I'll show you the good places where I keep all the mice.
Are you gonna show us where to go? How do we always get animals as tour guides?
That was amazing. Somehow we always get very fortunate and get animal tour guides on our ancient structure adventures. Yeah, this is amazing. But now we're racing the clock. We have 25 minutes to get all the way back here.
Do you think we can do it? He's still following us.
Paul is following us.
Actually, I think he's leading us now.
Yeah, I think he's showing us the way. He's like, guys, you gotta hurry up. These stairs. Paul's like, what? What are you guys talking about being careful? I got this.
You're going head first, Paul. You're braver than we are. Look at that dude. Yo, I love that cat.
Yeah.
And he's clearly looked after.
Yeah, that cat eats.
I wish I would have known. I would have brought him some snacks.
I know. Bye-bye. Call that the best Great Wall experience you can have. So we've been going for about 5 minutes now. We got 20 minutes left. I think we're gonna make it.
I think so too.
Yeah.
There's a cat friend. That little bastard.
That's a different cat.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you are a different cat.
He's going to look for Paul.
Last leg.
Last stretch. I think we're gonna make it.
I hope so.
This has been one of the best days of my life and absolutely the best birthday.
Good. Don't think you'll be forgetting this one.
No, we've made it. Okay. We're at the slideway now. We gotta get our tickets.
Yeah, thank you.
That's the pizza. Wear headphones, take photos, and support.
Okay, let's do this. I'll give those to you. Let's go ride the slideway.
Ride and slide.
We weren't allowed to film it, but that was hands down one of the best things that we have ever done in our entire life.
Yeah, for sure. It is the most beautiful time of day. It is absolutely stunning outside, and we just shredded luge from the Great Wall.
Oh my gosh, that was incredible.
Yeah, that's like the top of a bucket list, I think. How do you top the Great Wall of China?
I don't know. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
One of the coolest things we've done.
For sure.
Very cool. Oh man. Have a good evening.
Yeah.
Well, you too.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So much.
Or should I say xie xie?
Xie xie.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
I just don't even know.
Amazing.
I just don't even know how you top that.
This trip to Beijing was our first experience in China, and to say we were blown away is a massive understatement. It isn't just the impressive sights, incredible food, and streamlined infrastructure, but the kindness and curiosity of the people, as well as the rich culture that beats throughout this entire city. It's unlike any capital we've ever experienced, and it was the perfect way to dip our toes into a country we've always wanted to visit. To the people who welcomed us with the warmest smiles, thank you. Your hospitality meant the world to us. And to those of you who are watching and considering your own trip to Beijing or China in general, all we have to say is, go for it. You won't regret it. If you enjoyed this video, we would be forever grateful if you'd let us know down in the comments below. Beijing was only the beginning of our adventures in China, and we'd love to have you along for the ride. So please subscribe for more, and we'll see you next time.
It was the coolest thing ever. Okay. Time to get laughed at.